Ghost in the Shell, yes, I'm about to ramble because of a motion poster. They haven't even put a new trailer out, but I'm going to anyway because they're really sticking with this they didn't save your life, they stole it tagline, and it's wrong. You know, that kind of line, and I didn't like it when I heard it in the trailer, and I'm really not liking the fact that they keep coming back to it now in marketing material because it points to a drastic oversimplification of the sorts of questions that the Major should be asking. Because the Major absolutely should be questioning things. She should be questioning her reality. She should be questioning her identity. She should be questioning her place in the world, but not because of a government conspiracy to hide her past, steal her future, whatever. She's not Jason Bourne. She's supposed to be asking huge, personal, philosophical questions, not, I wish I could remember my past. That's the cheap cyberpunk or espionage twist, is like, oh, but there's something in your past that they're not telling you. No! She knows her past. She knows who she was. What she doesn't know is who she's becoming, and she's questioning who she is now. And for the record, I am in the process of reading the original manga, which I'm about a third of the way into it now. It's an odd experience if you've never read the thing, because reading it has firmed up a suspicion that I've had for a long time, which is that pretty much every subsequent version of Ghost in the Shell is taking its cues not from the original manga, but from the 1996 animated film, particularly when it comes to the character of Major Motoko Kusanagi, because in that original manga, there's a lot of stuff that's just gone in terms of tone and characterization. A lot of lightness, a lot of goofiness, a lot of kind of puerile name-calling between characters. The Major is frankly not nearly as serious as she is in every single incarnation she's ever had. So nobody can tell me that they went back to the source material on this. No. If they went back to the source material, then the Major would be sticking her tongue out at Aramaki. I don't think that's gonna happen. And doing this whole they stole your past, whatever thing, is not putting a new spin on the thing. Like I said, it's an oversimplification. And this work, and particularly the original animated film, which at this point is very clear to me, this is the template everyone's working from. This is the first adaptation that most mainstream audiences are gonna get. Don't water it down. Don't simplify it. Give them the thing that people who have already seen the original know is great. And now I know that seems odd coming from me, given that I've complained that the thing seems to be taking so many direct visual cues. But the thing, I don't want it to literally copy and paste that original animated film. But at the same time, if I take my own baggage out of the equation, I think just in terms of someone's cold experience of going in and seeing this, who doesn't know the animated film and doesn't have my baggage associated with that, I would rather they see a live action film that is true to what that animated film did in terms of the ideas and the scope and the headiness of it, rather than it gets oversimplified and dumbed down. I mean, my true preference would be if they could do something like what the Standalone Complex series did, which was to take the feel of that film, but do actually some different story beats and sort of bring a little bit of its own flavor, but still very, very clearly sort of having a similar visual language without directly lifting stuff. That would be my true preference. But if my actual choice is either recreate the animated thing but keep the big ideas, or don't recreate the direct animation, don't just copy and paste it, but oversimplify, I would rather have that. But I'm actually afraid we're not gonna get either of those. What we're gonna get is something that copy and pastes a lot of the visuals and the action beats, but at the same time is going to simplify the story to something less heady, less thought-provoking, less interesting, and less original. So there you go. This is the mood I've been in lately. A motion poster will send me off on a rant. I need a spa day or something. So there's my latest ramble on Ghost in the Shell. What are your thoughts on the current thing? You still looking forward to the movie? Why? Why not? Whatever you're feeling, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check me out on Twitter at Council of Geeks. Give a listen to the Council of Geeks podcast, available on iTunes and Stitcher. And until next time, this council is adjourned.